Welcome to Awakening You channel. If you appreciate what we do, please support us. Thank you. Dear ones, you are starting to disassociate from that which no longer holds your interest. You are honing your unique interests and determining where you want to fly next. So, your attention span is shorter than in the past. And it is often splintered by a need to pursue yet another interest. In 3D, you had a somewhat expected routine. But because such is no longer true, it is discomforting. One night, you might sleep for 10 hours and the next for 5 hours. Or you might love reading a book and suddenly become bored with the content. So, it will go from one activity to the next. There are no longer any givens. You cannot expect anything of yourself, much less those you are close to. Everything and everyone is new. You will be confused and maybe a bit frightened. Not because what you are thinking or doing is wrong, but because it is different. What was is no more, including you and those you love. Everything and nothing feels like work. But you have yet to explore activities that provide pure joy because you are in the "I thought I liked that, but I really don't" phase. Such will be quite evident during this holiday season. Your expectations and those of others no longer feel interesting or exciting, just drudgery. Leaving you feeling somewhat lost. Not because you are, but because what was is no more. And what is being created. You are discovering interests that seem difficult to explain to others. Just as is true for them. No one can tell you how to behave or speak in this phase. And the same is true for those you interact with. Some interactions will sparkle. Others will feel flat and lifeless even though you attempt to bring joy to the conversation or activity, resulting in your exhaustion and their anxiety or anger. You will not find many commonalities among those you have depended upon for months or decades. It is as if you are singing a new tune, and they do not understand you or want to. And you will find the same with them. This phase is about discovering yourself without the added responsibility of ensuring the comfort of others. It is about free-ranging emotions and actions. The same is likely true for those close to you. If others are not on a similar path of finding their unique interests, you will likely no longer interact with them or do so on a limited basis. This time may seem lonely and yet refreshing. Like describing how wonderful your recent trip was to someone who has no interest in travel. Forcing you to find commonalities of interest with your no-travel friend or to fly into your interest without concern about who, if anyone, wishes to participate. Finding your unique path is not a group effort. So, at times, you will interact easily with many beings, and at other times, you will be more comfortable alone as you fly from one activity and interest to another. You are discovering yourself and your path. This self-discovery is a highly individualized activity that will take many twists and turns. Perhaps you worry that you will be isolated or lonely. Quite the contrary. You will significantly expand your being by discovering new interests. You will wish to be with one friend as you find a new joy together, only to lose interest without warning and fly to another point of interest. Like bees flying from one flower to another. But you will not be lonely. Instead, you will be stimulated by your variety of interests and how those interests eventually tie together to create your new being and unique path. This self-discovery will be a meandering path that will surprise and delight you and others as they discover their path, creating a sparkle like the stars in the sky, shining brighter and brighter with the excitement of self-discovery. You are a new being, surrounded by millions of new beings, each dancing to a new reality. You helped create this new world. Now, you are creating your new being, as are many. So be it. Amen.